What's going on, guys? So in today's video I'm showing you how to do an alignment yourself with one simple tool that I got from the Dollar Tree. So keep watching and you'll soon be able to do this yourself. So since I don't have a low jack, I have a bottle jack that sits up pretty high. So I have this little custom thing that I drive up on to get the front end up. I got the car all lifted up. Right there, bottle jack, scissor jack, both completely off. That's what you want. Now this is the point where you want to use a jack stand. So if you want to get hurt about it, then just pretend there's a jack stand there. So like in the title of the video, you can do this for $1. You can get these 3. Comes in a pack of 3. Things of string for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Probably find some at Walmart for $1 or whatnot. I got about an inch on this side. It's touching on this side. And both are touching on this side. So this wheel's straight. My alignment's off. It's towed outwards, which I knew that because I keep blowing tires. So we're gonna get that fixed. Back to this side, and this side is straight. So what happened was when I changed the wheel bearing, I counted the rotations off on this side when I took the tie rod off. But I forgot to on this side, so I tried guessing, and obviously I was that much off. So now what we want to do, since the tie rod is back there, it's that back bar, I'm going to take this tire off. That way I can loosen it, and I can adjust it and put the tire back on to see if my string comes back. So now what you do is, you got your wheel off, obviously. You take this castle nut off. Then after you get that nut off, you loosen that, and then you can twist your outer tie rod. Some cars may be different, obviously, but this is a Pontiac G6, so that's how that is. And do it on both sides. See, that one's already off. Just gotta take this one off. Then you want to straighten your steering wheel to exactly where you need it, where you want it to be. And then I'll get back to that part. So now we want the steering wheel to be just like that. Now it's not going to move the wheels because obviously the tie rods steer the wheels and they're not hooked up right now. So that wheel is perfect over there. So we're not going to touch that one. We have our wheel straight. We can put that wheel back to exactly where it's going to be, and it should be perfect still. And we just got to work on this side. All right, before I take this tire back off, just want to show you. So now that's touching. Let's get in the middle of the tire. So that's touching. Now that's touching. Those are still touching down there. So that means the tire is aligned. Now when you're doing alignment, these are both touching. You want to go just a little bit more toe in. Toe in means that the front of your tire is going inwards more than the out. So you want a little bit more toe in because that helps with your stability. So if your tires are just straight, going straight down the road, you're going to have a lot of wandering. And it sucks. So just, maybe just one little more turn or something like that. Just have like a millimeter more or, whatever, system you want to use. But just toe it in, just a tiny little bit, barely enough. You won't even notice it. You won't notice any tire wear, but you'll drive in a straight line. And this took me about 3 times to do it. So just like I said, when I straighten the wheel, so my wheel is straight. When I straighten my wheel, that side of the car, let's go over here. I still have to tighten up the castle nut and put the cotter key back in and stuff, but this was still perfect. Didn't even have to touch that side. This side was off an inch. Now it's right on. I'm going to toe it in just a little bit. Same with that side, toe it in just a tiny little bit. And tighten everything up. Now I'll take it for a test drive. So guys, I just tested both sides. Here, I'll test it one more time. Touching all down there. Same with the other side. So now let's go do the test drive after I clean my hands up. I had a problem with the inner tie rod. Ended up having to cut the nut off and just put a new nut on, but that was it. I found out I have a tear in the boot, so I'll get that replaced as soon as possible as well. Before I do that, I should probably tighten the lug nuts. Going straight. So there we go. As a tip for you guys, real quick, when you guys pull the string this way, instead of taping it, like if you tape it here, it gives you a good idea. It gives you a good idea on your strength, but when you actually go to finalize your thing, just pull the string tight, and you'll see it. It'll touch this side and touch this side. Like it should touch the side at the exact same time. If it touches that side first, then you're towed in. And if it touches this side first, then you're towed out. Well, actually, it won't even touch that side if it's, this side. But yeah, so there we go. There's a cheap alignment for you for $1. So yeah. If you guys haven't already seen, I got a whole series on this BMW that I'm doing. I'm gonna be uploading a video here shortly. Now I'm gonna fix these eBay HID headlights. You guys can also, hold on. You guys can also go to my YouTube page and check out like my review on those. And if you guys want to see how I'm fixing them, but you probably don't, it's pretty simple. Also got to fix these windshield wipers. I might make a video on that real quick, just because there's a little piece that tends to break in these, and I jerry rigged it up so I don't have to buy a new one. And I think